yourself and who is that?
Me?
My friend.
Une peu.
Now the name makes totally sense. You even give them a hug and show them love.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Well, that's more important than the haircut, I think, you know? It's just making them feel loved.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
okay, ready? You ready? I'll take photo of both of you.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
So what kind of haircut are you getting?
I'm getting a zero, just a round buzz cut because I'm going to keep my top.
Thanks, Peter. Take care, mate. God bless. You too, mate.
Yes, I also do public speech, speaking at schools, make them aware. Yes, I do. I'm a unicorn.
About what?
About homelessness. The stigma about that homelessness is not just about drugs and alcohol or depression. It has to do with a lot with mental illness, but abandonment, domestic violence, heart attack. I raised 5 kids. I had 2 jobs. I was a hard working, honest man, and lost everything because of a heart attack. Because the the government itself, House Family Community Service, had no idea what to do with me. But the stigma is mainly people on the street. Yeah, they're alcohol and drug addicts, so that's why they're on the street.
So you have been living in the street for how long?
Yeah, a few years.
Few years.
Yeah,
and you're 23?
Yep. At first, I was sort of more forced in this position, or more so, I didn't have any other options. So that's
how come? What happened?
I was sort of booted out, and like my family sort of couldn't have me. Like there's a lot of domestic violence
in your family
in the past. Yeah, a lot of domestic violence, and I've been the victim, but also a perpetrator in it.
And the funny thing was too, when I was going around to all the professionals. So what are you drinking? How many drugs are you taking? I don't drink, I don't do drugs, and they couldn't believe me. What are you doing here? So, well, you tell me. I said, you tell me what I'm doing here. I said, the system could not accommodate or look after me, and I ended up homeless. I said, now I'm back into the system, getting built up to lead a normal life again.
Broken home sort of then forced me on the street, and not having the support around me, I sort of just chose to venture on the streets and just to make it on my own.
But
what do you hope to?
Anything. You see, I got a bachelor in psychology. I did that over 20 odd years ago. I used to work for Family Community Services and worked for 2 years as a caseworker, but then they went private, so I took redundancy and became an electrical engineer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So impressive.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, well, what are you doing here then? Well, they don't tell you with a heart attack comes depression, panic attacks, anxiety.
But I choose to come down here. I sort of more choose to have that sense of community down here at Woolloomooloo. Also for a bit of help too, like with food and.
Yes. I love the spirit here.
Yeah,
I really like it. It's good.
Yeah, we're one big family on the street. Like everyone looks after everyone, and yeah. It's a place where I belong. Place where I belong, and well, once you've been here for a while, it's all you know. It's basically it's your life. It's your new life.
how would you like your haircut today, Matt?
Probably like number 4 on top and number 2 around the sides and the back.
Okay, yep, and I'll blend them both together.
Yep.
Sure. I got a smile from you.
Yay!
Look how nice it looks.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, thanks
Oh,
heaps.
so you're welcome. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Take care of yourself, alright?
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
keep warm and safe.